Hey, Mikey.
Hey, check that out. Some good looking stuff.
Good. Need one soon. How do you go to bed?
Probably about 2. This is a feast. How'd you sleep?
Good.
Is that bed okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It is what it is. Yeah?
Yeah. I think it's nicer than the one in there.
Oh, I would agree with you.
Should I grab some plates? Should I grab some more?
Did I put that out there or not?
You get some sausages on a plate.
Might be in here. Oh, you go.
Yeah, I got some. Did you see Ethan this morning? Did you see Ethan this morning?
No, did you?
No.
No, I didn't. No.
Okay.
It's really easy to get into the
What time did you get up?
fun. It's simple.
Probably started fooling around. What time is it? Like noon or something? Oh, it's like 11.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm probably like kicking around at 9 something. Or do you have to go to work or something like that?
Maybe he called off today. He's still asleep right now.
Oh, he's in there?
Yeah.
He called off?
He might have, yeah.
Jesus, what are they going to do with him over there?
Well, that's where he's going to quit, so I don't know.
Right, I know. It's just being funny. Let's see.
I really like the score.
Sausages sure look good.
Let me do this first. Here, these eggs out.
I know that I'm playing a game, but I don't know that I'm doing something that's good for me.
At any given time, I can kind of challenge myself. And I realized that using my idle time productively.
Designed to improve the way you speak, write, listen, read, and more. Elevate, your personal brain trainer.
Have you began listening to any newer artists recently?
Say again, new what?
New musical artists?
No.
Same.
Listen to a lot less music since I moved out of that house up there.
Because they don't have the speaker system?
Just didn't do it in the RV. It was too tight. Mom and I don't have the same taste, so I couldn't listen to music.
That's funny.
And then
You probably listen to a lot when you're doing yard work, right?
I did up there. And then here, where we are, I haven't established yet, so I haven't set anything up.
Yeah.
I really haven't lived there. Your mom's been there for 60 plus days, and I've only lived there for, I don't know, I've probably only spent 20 nights there.
Sure.
Because I've been on the road, oddly.
Yeah.
Just oddly on the road. I think we're good now. Let's hit it. You got a fork?
Yep.
Knife? I think we need a knife for that. For the sausages? Need another one?
What's this one from?
I just used it to cook. Can we clean it?
No, I'm good.
Thanks, man. Hi, Harley. Dog. Harley's a good dog. What did you like? Oh, Ethan's here. All right, might save him a little bit of grub, huh? If he wakes up. Should we get him up? No. No? Did he stay up late? Ethan, you up? Huh? Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. That's right. much shiitake going on, bro. Hi there, Poochie Poochie.
Give me a cookdown. Give me a cookdown.
No. No, I'm done. I'm ready to eat, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh,
How is the temperature down here?
well, it's hot right now. Does it have the place have AC? That's alright.
Is it okay to sleep on?
Yeah. I just fell asleep. It was a long day. Travel and stuff, so didn't really matter. Ethan didn't go to work.
It's pretty funny.
Good?
I don't know.
Crispy enough?
It's good. These things survive a nuclear holocaust.
Still very good. I appreciate them greatly.
Me too. I love companies like that.
That make good stuff?
Things that really last a long time.
Yeah.
And do their job forever.
I don't know who makes those.
Ultimate ears. Ultimate ears. They also make these high-end in-ear things for performing music.
Oh, they do?
They fit them. They do a custom mold of your ear and stuff to fit them. It's pretty cool.
If you're an artist.
Yeah. I was buying some studio headphones, which are just nice headphones. And like those, they don't. Do you know anything about EQ? Do you know what that is?
No.
So, when you have a song, any song, if you play it out of like your phone, or if you play it out of this, there's all the waves, right? Low and high, middle. This has a certain way of presenting the waves. Bring up some of these ones and bring down some of these, so that it sounds better. But and your headphones do the same way. Any generic consumer headphones and nice ones, Bose and stuff, they're better at it. They have better systems. But if you're editing music and stuff, and you're working on your own stuff, you want that presentation to be flat, so that it represents what the song actually sounds like. So I needed to get some of those, and I went to this place, and I was checking out the in-ear ones. But it worked for me.
For production.
Yeah, for production.
Like, if your neighbor started a fucking car, I can tell you that.
The Corvette. That's fine.
I think they had to get up and play musical chairs over there to get somebody out of the yard or something.
Yeah. It was a cool car. Are they always that loud?
No, he's an asshole.
Did you remove a piece or something?
He's probably just got some kind of Flowmaster exhaust on there so he can feel special about himself. He might have taken out some of the mitigating systems. It's more hot rod than commuter car at this point, I suppose, huh?
Yeah. I thought that would be something really close to that would be a really sweet car to have.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I don't know a lot about cars, but
Do what?
I don't know a lot about cars, but I just think that those are cool.
I like that era of Corvettes are just cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think you need to be that noisy if you live in a neighborhood.
Yeah, I agree.
But I'm sure he's super excited about it. Holy shit, those are spicy. That's gonna be good later.
Do you want any of that fruit?
Hmm?
Do you want any of that fruit?
Where I didn't get it yet. Maybe course 2, huh?
Nice. This is good.
We need to go shopping for anything else for you?
Not for me.
No? Sure? Alright. Sausage good?
Oh yeah.
I don't really like sausages unless they're a little spicy.
I was not a big sausage guy
Mhm.
until I moved here.
Mm-hmm.
They have good sausages.
I like them. Now, problem with them is start making them too healthy and they start tasting terrible.
There are some ones that Mom would approve of
Mhm.
that I get there are actually good.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. You know, you try a bunch of them, and a lot of them are not good.
Yeah. Just kind of the way it works. There's a reason that tastes good because it's from a pig. So 90 days more here, huh?
87.
Roughly. If you don't leave. What do you have to do when you leave the place?
Kind of stuff I told you. Just repaint.
Repaint all the walls you painted.
Yeah, that one we wouldn't be responsible for,
Huh?
but the ones you spray painted.
All we want you to do is just paint and then like clean it.
Yeah, paint it, clean it, and he would probably have us like some things that are missing outlets and stuff, and
Oh.
we told him.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be some work.
Yeah, nothing.
Only a few days for that. And Ethan won't have a job by then anyway.
Mhm.
The rate he's going.
So he's on his way to becoming a bartender.
What's that?
He's being trained right now to become a bartender.
Mm-hmm. Where?
Same place he's at,
Oh.
but he doesn't make that good of money at the bar right now. But once he's a bartender, then he'll make pretty
He's
good
just a
money.
bar back now?
Yeah, he's a bar back, and he does doors sometimes.
Huh. Want some of that fruit?
Yeah.
Will you eat some of that fruit?
Yeah, awesome.
This garbage disposal stuck. Do you have a little wrench for it?
Yeah, we have one, but it's just broken.
The wrench or the garbage disposal?
The garbage disposal. I mean, we can do the rent thing, but
It doesn't work though?
it will work. But I mean, the garbage disposal itself just doesn't work. So
The garbage disposal itself just isn't good?
yeah,
I mean, it's poor, but it works.
No, it's broken.
It doesn't whirl away?
It's the motor just
Yeah.
stopped working and produced some smoke one time, and
Oh.
that was it.
So it actually does not work?
Yeah.
So all the wrench does is crush stuff by hand to get it out of there?
Yeah.
That's fucking terrible. Well, living in the RV, you don't put anything down the drain.
Mhm.
It's the habit you get.
Yeah.
I'll get this fruit. Mom stay here? Or did she stay across the street?
She said across the street.
Hi, Glitchinator. All that whistling got you going, huh, big boy?
Those blackberries are good.
Not getting any food from me, dog. Pretty hot down here, really.
Should have come a month ago.
We were in D.C. and it was 95. Sweaty. Flew back to Boise and it was 47 degrees.
DC is also just a sweaty place.
It is fucking sweaty. Good dog. Yeah. You're a great dog. Yeah, I remember when I used to live in Dallas. It was hot, yeah. Hot.
You guys have a lot of cockroaches, right?
We have what?
Cockroaches?
In Dallas? Is that true? Is that what Mom told you?
Yeah, I think you guys have a lot of cockroaches.
Is it really?
That's what she said.
I didn't know that.
And you would be asleep and you turn the lights on, there were cockroaches on the walls and stuff.
I think you're combining stories.
Yeah.
We had a place we lived at once that had been vacant for a year. And one night in the middle of the night, we turned the light on, and there were these little centipedes.
Oh, okay.
And it was right out of a horror movie. They didn't come out when we moved in. I don't know if it was the first or second night we were there, but they don't move in the daylight, but they move at nighttime and they go up. So when your mom turned the light switch on in the middle of the night or whatever, there was millions of these creatures that had gone up the walls and the ceiling was like an A-frame, and they were climbing up there. And as they were climbing up, every once in a while, one would fall. So they were falling on the bed. I mean, it was the craziest fun. Your mom just lost her mind, as she should have, and it was insane. I couldn't. I'd have to write the movie and produce it for you to see what a horror show it was. And she'd just screaming. Some kind of little millipede thing, and they were everywhere. So clearly there was an infestation, and every night they came out, and every morning they went away. Well, I guess the guy left the place vacant forever, didn't even know it, and then we just were crazy on him.
What'd you do?
Well, we just made it clear that we needed that resolved right away. It's unacceptable. It's nuts.
Did you fumigate?
They were apologetic about it. They came out and took care of it. They sent someone out. But I didn't fix it right away. So every night, In the middle of the night, we'd turn the light on just to see what the hell was going on. And there'd be less and less kind of climbing up the wall. So, I mean, it was nuts, man.
That's so funny.
And it wasn't even like a hood house. It was a very nice neighborhood. It's probably an $800,000 house today.
Did you get bit by them?
Hmm?
Did they bite you?
No, I don't remember that.
They were friendly.
I don't think they were aggressive. Otherwise, it would have been a whole other situation. They were just nasty little millipede things. I think we were just shocked at the volume of them.
Yeah.
Throwing some fiber in there and sweep it up afterwards. That. Stay up all night or something, you think?
I mean, it works real late.
Oh, that's true.
He probably gets back at 4.
Maybe he just said, fuck it, I'm tired, fuck this place.
He says that sometimes, yeah.
I think you work there because you don't have any options,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. He actually got a good gig because he got into that restaurant as a server.
Oh.
And he's never had the serving experience. But it wasn't as profitable as he thought it was going to be.
There's what?
It wasn't as profitable as he thought it was going to be.
All right, we'll give him this rest of this. Huh?
He won't want that.
You want to eat the eggs? Because that's
Cheese
season it?
I don't like them.
Or does he just want some sausage in there?
Yeah, I'll eat that.
You will or he will?
He will.
Okay. Better. I made a son bitch breakfast. How can we say no? Cool. I'm excited to go to Austin again. I was thinking about that, and I think we all went there in a car after we went to San Antonio on that Thanksgiving trip. It wasn't part of the RV trip. It was part of one of our Gata trips or something. Our family Thanksgiving trip or something.
What did we do in Austin?
We basically went to the Capitol,
That's right. I remember that.
and we probably did a meal or something. I don't believe we stayed overnight.
Yeah. I've been to that capital a lot of times now.
Oh, I bet they have.
It's a cool capital.
Well, I'm going to be back, and you won't be here, so it's totally irrelevant to you, but I'm going to be back here in spring next year because we're having a conference down here.
In Texas?
Yes, in Austin.
You got a conference?
Yeah,
How'd you like this last one?
it was good.
Who's the speaker?
Oh, we had a couple really good speakers. Remember when we had Huckabee?
Yeah.
No, was it Huckabee? Yeah, Huckabee, right?
It was.
And Huckabee stood up in front of the room, and people said, who's going to win for president? This was way back in September of that year. And he said, Donald Trump, I guarantee it. And everyone laughed in the room. They just laughed at him. And he said, you guys aren't as in tune with the political undertones of what's going on in American society. I guarantee a Trump win. And everyone in the room was like, what? We even had a couple lefties leave during his presentation, which I thought was just fabulous.
Really?
Yeah, they like got up and walked out because they don't really believe in free speech. They just only believe their shit.
Funny about his speech, which was great, but he was a really good speaker.
Yeah, he's a great speaker.
But it really displayed the autopilot of someone who speaks that often.
You mean how good just because it's repetitive and like all the lines are perfected and the sharp edges?
Everything is exactly the same, but
Yeah.
he said the exact same story. He forgot where it was and said the exact same travel story twice.
Oh, you mean when we were in Hawaii?
Yeah, he goes, I'm 58 hours playing here and this, and starts doing a speech, and then partway through repeats the exact same.
Oh yeah.
Like word for word.
I forgot that you
With
came
the-
down and
with the
joined in that
communicators.
presentation.
Yeah. It's crazy. I'll have some of those berries too.
Okay. I'll just move them some packageable for the other boy.
Yeah.
But you liked him, right?
He was a good speaker.
Don't you remember how that room went nutty when he said that Trump was going to win? They're like, what?
I mean, people didn't think that Trump was going to win, but he offered a subtle opinion, I think, that he was going to win. He was asked, and he said some qualifiers, and then, I think that he will win, but it wasn't that crazy.
Subtle qualifiers. What do we do with the grease?
Just toss it out.
What do you usually do with it?
Wash it, put it down the sink.
You put grease down the sink? Don't ever do that at my house. I'll fucking throw you out.
I won't.
I can't put it down the sink. I can't do it.
Alright, just put it in the trash.
Yeah. I thought you might have a little can or something you poured in.
No.
That's what people do. You pour it into a little like coffee can. You let it solidify.
Mm-hmm.
That's the program, son. Uh-oh. And White Claw just got its wings. Hear that? Another White Claw getting its wings. Oh, anyway, I thought Huckabee was great. And yeah, I think that they just fly from one place to give the next speech. And it's pretty much the same.
They get good money for those.
Anywhere between 35 and 50 grand for that type of presentation when they're that popular. It's pretty good money.
Hillary Clinton got so much for doing hers. She didn't want USC.
The bitch Clinton?
I mean, yeah, the bigger you are, the more you get. Right?
Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Plus, don't forget that that's just another way to funnel money to the people you like.
Right.
This year, we're going to have a couple cool ones. Well, we had this guy who was a Navy SEAL, and it was life lessons for being a Navy SEAL, and that was just fabulous because those people are just awesome people. They're just crazy, hardworking, dedicated.
Yeah, those guys are nuts.
Huh?
Those guys are nuts.
And this guy was just great. He was great. He was an admiral, and he ran all of the SEALs. That's where he finished up.
Nice.
Which was even more ironic. So we got to Capitol Hill, and when we were working with that guy who was marching around the Senate chambers, that guy perked up when he found out we were with GATA. And he said, oh, my old boss was over there speaking to you guys. We were all wondering why our old boss was coming to town, right? The head of the SEAL program. It was kind of funny because he was the most perked up that we'd seen him. I'm very excited that we've been exposed to his
That's funny.
commander because they really respect that guy.
I'm sure.
And then we had a really funny comedian, which we don't usually have something like that. It was nice to lighten the mood a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool.
They had announced him as a futurist. They said, we got this futurist. And everyone's like, oh God, he's going to tell us how the world's going to change. Another guy making projections, right? And this guy came out and started slamming the one-liners. And it took about 15 minutes before he said, do you guys realize I'm not a futurist? And everyone was kind of stunned for a minute. And he said, I'm a comedian. You guys get it? Like I make jokes? It was really funny. He was really, really funny. So that was kind of nice. Usually we're a little more business oriented. And then we had an economist, and this guy's, I don't remember if you stayed for the economist in Hawaii, did you?
I don't think I saw it.
Huh? You did not?
No.
This guy's got a pretty high accuracy rating of his predictions, and so everyone really listens to this guy in our industry. We'll see. Never know if those people are right or wrong. Until it happens. Is your guy still in the election? Or is he out?
Yeah, he's at about 11% on the Democrat.
11?
Yeah. He probably won't do very well.
Huh?
He probably won't do very well.
Who would you vote for?
Him. I'm going to vote for him regardless.
Why would you care about some funded minimum wage?
I don't.
Why would that matter to you?
I don't care about that much. He has very forward-thinking approaches to problems that other candidates aren't thinking about. He's just a guy who's actually in touch with the times, as opposed to a lot of other candidates who are addressing the same issues over and over again. I don't know. He's a smart guy. He's a really smart guy.
Is he the only one you like?
Yeah, he's the only one I like.
Why wouldn't you vote for Trump again?
I'm going to vote for Trump.
What is it about him that you think is not the right place for him to be president?
He's old and crazy.
Besides the obvious.
That's it. I think he's old and crazy. I think you shouldn't be president if you're that old.
How old is he?
Too old.
You don't know how old he is.
He's in his 70s.
He's not 70.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not. Trump is not 70 years old, you dumb fucker.
He's 73.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Google it.
I just did. He's 73.
That's too old. You gotta throw that motherfucker out.
He's senile.
How old's that Bernie Sanders motherfucker?
Boy, similar.
How much?
Similar, probably.
Google it. Did you have a phone in your hand?
Bernie's 78.
Yeah. Adios, motherfucker. Did you think Obama was the right age?
I didn't know much about his presidency because I was pretty young. But he seems like a stand-up guy.
No, I doubt that.
He seems to have good character.
You think he had good character?
I mean,
I don't think so.
I didn't.
I think the motherfuckers that get to the presidency, besides Ronald Reagan, are all fucking con artists. The only thing different about Reagan was he was an actor, so he didn't know any better. Which of the con artists is going to hurt the most?
I don't know. Obama seems like a pretty good guy.
He wasn't a good guy. He's full of shit.
He might not have been right about something, but he's
Huh? I don't know if he was a good guy or not. I'll give him credit for one thing.
What?
He took the risk, the political risk required at a moment that could have been very ugly to go into another foreign country that has nuclear weapons to kill Osama bin Laden. That's about all I'm going to give that guy credit for. Because that was actually a pretty ballsy call. You don't go into another nuclear country and assassinate someone in the modern era. You just don't fucking do that. Even we don't do that. So if we'd have missed him and killed the wrong guy in the middle of Pakistan, holy fuck. But he took that chance. I like that. I like that move. You watch any debates?
No.
You look at any of the other candidates?
No. I mean, it doesn't take much for me to not like them.
Okay. Good?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, for me, politics feels like that really hot girl that you want to talk to, but you know that you don't have a chance with her. So it's just constant disappointment. You know what I mean?
Because you can't solve any of it. It's just a big fucking mess.
Because there's always someone I like, but there's always no chance of it working out.
Well, son, then you're going to have to run yourself.
Sounds good.
And you're going to have to Bernie? Does he have a chance, or are all the kids now done with the cool, fun, socialist grandpa? That was so fun for a while. What do you think?
I mean, I think he's still. I think people still think he's cooler than Joe Biden.
So funny.
I don't really know. I don't talk to people much about it.
I see.
I don't like Bernie's policies, so I wouldn't vote for him. I think they're in the wrong direction.
He's stupid. You know what? I'll give Bernie, just like I think you got to give people that you don't agree with credit when they're right, okay? Well, you don't have to, but I think that's fair. The one thing I like about Bernie is that when the cameras are on him and they try to pit him against other people, he won't play that game. He always wants to talk about what he's going to bring and what he's going to do, and I like that. That's not common now. Usually they're just talking shit about the other guy, right? But I do like that he does that. I watch him do it after every debate. They'd say, "Wow, that Cortez really laid into you. What do you have to say about that?" And he'd look at the camera person like they were insane, and then he would say, "Let me tell you what I'm going to do with America." And he never answered their questions, and I kind of liked it. Or he got so sick of it, he would do this little wave off thing. So he'd kind of go like this. I like that move too.
That is very.
All right, that's as good as I'm cleaning your stove. I think it looks better than when I got here, so you're not getting more of me yet. That's it, man.
Nice.
Fuck you. You're fucking cleaning place of shithole. All right, where do you want to go?
He's also, I think probably not the smartest guy on the debate stage.
Bernie?
And I think that because of that,
Yeah.
or regardless of that, he definitely really has a set of values and beliefs, and I think that he definitely sticks to those all the time.
Oh, he just sticks to the same 5 items?
But in a respectable way.
Well, if you watch Biden speak, by the way, he loses his train of thought about every 5 seconds.
It's because he's 100. Schnitzel Yerk. Breakfast in bed.
I can't tell what I'm looking at.
So you got some berries over here, and you got some sausage and bacon.
Oh, that looks cool.
The two main food groups. My dad and I are up and going, and we'll probably, if you want to come with, probably go to. I'm assuming you're not working at Olive Garden today.
What, I missed my shift?
I don't know what time's your shift.
10:45.
Oh, it's 11:40.
That's so many alarms.
Looks like you might expedite that at 2 weeks' notice. He slept through his alarms.
Oh, you didn't mean to do it?
No.
Oh, that's the worst possible scenario. Just makes him look like a douche. I thought he was out for himself.
No, it's not. Use the centipede thing.
Oh. Alright. You know, when we were kind of poor, we lived in Texas. We lived in a place where none of the doors would shut.
Sounds kind of like this place.
No, these doors are better.
Some of them.
I mean, it wasn't this place is like filthy, but it was an apartment, but it was sinking.
Yeah.
A two-story apartment complex that was literally sinking.
Uh-huh.
Every door jamb had twisted so bad that the doors didn't shut.
That's pretty funny.
They didn't offer any kind of discount or anything.
Since we moved here, I got one door frame adjusted because it didn't really shut. So we just moved the door, and then since we've been here, it's shifted in a way so that door it doesn't shut anymore, or it doesn't.
What door is it?
It's the one upstairs, and so the padlock, I have to like lift the whole door up to turn the padlock.
Oh yeah.
And then, but in the same token, this downstairs door that was much harder to close has shifted with the foundation to become easier to close now.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
You might have some issues here.
Yeah, the Texas or College Station ground moves a lot.
It's soft here.
Mm-hmm.
It's built on a fucking swamp, isn't it?
I think so. It's possible.
Marsh. You know what you paid for this place?
$200.
Did you pay $200K?
Yep.
What was everything you just said to me?
I should.
You're leaving for Austin soon?
We'll probably leave relatively soon. So I just woke you up so that you could eat and get ready.
Oh, you bring that over here?
Yep. Because we'll want to. It's 2 hours each way, but we'll want to be able to go to a buffet and do some axe throwing, and then get you back for work. I'm telling you, bro, this barbecue buffet might change your life. And buffet is the wrong word, but it's really good. What's this? Rotten? It's about the food industry.
I don't watch that, but I've seen all those episodes.
Looks like your computer's running a little low on juice.
Yeah, makes sense.
Get a charger over here.
No, I won't charge it right now. I'll just charge it and put it back on that. Ooh, spicy sausage.
Yeah, Cajun. Ethan likes your breakfast, Dad.
Is he eating it?
He's eating it.
Is he going with us?
Yep. My dad told me he really didn't want you to go, but I was able to convince him.
Damn, dude.
It's your first time sleeping through work. Did it feel better or worse than sleeping through an important college class?
Game on. What's up, Rockstar? You like that breakfast? Good. You going with us? All right. Go ahead. shower? We rolling? What's up?
Are you? Did you?
Of course. I'm not running around like a fucking scumbag. You take a shower?
Yep.
I think the right thing to do in this instance is to go in.
Yeah, take a shower. Let's go.
To go into work.
Yeah,
You gonna go into work?
I think that's the right thing to do in this instance.
You're gonna
What
quit
are you gonna
anyways.
do this morning at 4 a.m.? Or 10. What time are you supposed to go to work?
10:45.
Oh, yeah, you're late.
You're late.
Well, the sure shitty thing to do is to say, hey, I worked 2 fucking jobs and then slept through my alarm. Real sorry, you didn't come in. You give them the option. And then be prepared to go in.
Or you could just go to Austin.
If I went in, I'd probably quit. Put my 2 weeks in today.
That's hilarious.
Okay. All right, well, do the right thing, make a phone call, and then let us know. We're going to leave. I'm not sitting around here. These conditions aren't conducive to my life. You have another gig lined up, right?
You just
Second job?
call him and
I mean, you're not going to quit and not have something else to do to make money, right?
I don't make very much money from Olive Garden, to be honest.
What do you make? What do you make when you're not working for Olive Garden?
Well, I work at a bar.
You gonna work there more?
Yeah, I work there 4 nights. Well, I'm not going to work there more, but I'm getting trained as for a bartender. I've been a bar back lately.
How much do you make a month working at Olive Garden?
Maybe 300.
Well, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, it sucks.
What do you get an hour?
Well, I don't know. Probably more than 300, maybe 400.
You don't know what you make a month. All right, yeah, just fucking quit. Let's go to fucking Austin.
just quit. Ah! I don't think it's gonna shatter anyone's world if you don't show up
I
today.
got fired because I stole all the tips off the table for 4 hours one night when I worked at Olive Garden. A whole night I stole every fucking penny.
Was it worth it?
Yep. It was my last night and the little bitch waitresses weren't sharing tips like they were supposed to. I took it all. Me and my buddy both got whacked.
That's funny.
Best night ever. That place was called Perco's, not Olive Garden, but same shit. Low quality food, crappy clientele, no tippers. Ethan, I don't want to sway your decision. I'm just telling you that we're going to leave pretty soon.
I got you. I guess you guys should probably go and head out then, because I'm going to get dressed and go in. My friend's reputation with their boss is at stake if I just no show and then quit. It's gonna look really bad if they said Ethan's a good worker. Good guy. You should hire him.
Okay, that's a good decision. So you're going to get your shit together, then you're going to go then.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just say I slept in, I'm real sorry.
Yeah.
I'm here, I'll work later. I fucking love this place. And then tomorrow you'll get
I'm gonna tell them like this probably isn't a very healthy fit for me, so I think I'm gonna put my 2 weeks in, but I'm here to work in case you need me.
on the same day that you're late like that. Okay. All right.
You think that's gonna freak them out?
Oh, I would probably just express to you that they're so fucking used to it, it doesn't matter.
I don't
I
think.
don't want to make light of the fact that you need to have a method to make money, so I think you're doing the respectful thing by, to some degree, addressing the fact that you missed work. Whether you resign the next day or whatever. Okay. All right, let's go, Mike. You good?
Okay.
Are you going to be here when we get back, Ethan? Or are you going to be at work?
He'll probably be back. He'll probably be here.
If they dismiss you, text us. Yeah, if they say, hey, thanks, but we're done. You're done, we're done, and they just let you go. They just send us a text or something.
And then what? We come back and get him?
Yeah, we might. I don't want to sit around lonely all day, pretending like him and the dog are friends.
If you got ready quick, we could drop you off there.
That's true. Up to you, E. I'm only in town for one day. I'm here to help.
What's the deal?
talk Harley one more time?
Sure. Come on, Harley. Good boy. Good boy, Harley. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Huh? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Good boy. What are you doing?
Ripping axes off my hands.
Oh,
We
okay.
had a new door guy last night, and he had like 20 miners on the list, and I didn't see any X's on anyone's hands. So I came up to him and I'm like, mark my hands like I'm a miner. And he puts the tiniest little X on one of my hands.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
That's funny.
Because they're all washed off now. I have no idea who's a miner in there.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, do this. And then I like went like this on my hand. And I'm like, because that's going to be way harder to wash off.
Yeah.
And it is.
You have to train that son bitch?
Yeah. The manager trained him, but I really don't understand what we do with our training. So I just tell people everything when they're door guys.
Okay, you're going to take care of the dog while we're gone? Is that the program?
Yeah.
Okay, we're out. See you later, buddy. You have my number, you know that, right?
Yeah.
The reason that you have my number is because I have yours. So just fire me a little text, tell me what's up if you're interested in connecting with us. We good to go?
Yep.
You rolling? We doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. See you, Ethan. That's a good looking house across the street.
Yeah.
And actually from the outside with this big wooden patio here, this deck, this place doesn't look all that bad either.
Yeah,
No?
the previous owners, they invested some money to tune it up, but they invested all of that money right here, and none of it inside.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, the forward look is not bad because of this little patio.
Right.
Like, so as a college kid looking for a place where, yeah, it looks like a good place to hang out.
Yeah.
I'll probably stop and get a cup of tea.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in the warm category. Holy fuck. It's nice when you live somewhere because you really get it. If you just visit, you don't really get it.
Hasn't felt hot for me for a while. You know when it was hot? When I moved here last August.
Oh fuck.
That's when it was hot.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I didn't like going outside.
Right. No. I mean, you get used to it a little bit, but just because it becomes your reality, but it doesn't
I got
mean it's
used
still
to it.
not hot.
This year I wasn't even bad.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice. You're just sweaty sometimes.
Just for no reason. And then that makes people lazy. Then they think to stink and then they don't care.
It was actually pretty annoying because since I'm wearing a backpack all the time.
What are places did he buy? On the street?
Go back and see.
On the street?
Yeah, it's on the street.
Yeah, because you have a backpack.
Yeah, and it wasn't like this one.
This is a nice meshy.
Yeah, but this one's really cheap, so I'm
It
actually
stays
gonna
cool
switch.
though.
Yeah,
Oh, it's tearing.
but I kind of rotated between the two backpacks, but it would just get so much sweat that the backpack would like smell bad.
Take me to Austin, Texas.
I had to switch them.
All right, Austin, let's go.
Switch them and wash them.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't usually wear a backpack all the time, you know. So.
Right. It's not a fully functioning 24/7 piece of equipment, typically.
Yeah.
Well, you said you're going to do it for a year, so. Let's see, I should be taking it right here, huh? Oh, I think I'm going there.
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto University Drive.
Whew. This last year just kind of came to the conclusion that summer's not my favorite season anymore.
Hold on a second.
I'm more of a fall guy now.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto University Drive.
I used to like summer.
That's because summers in Idaho are too hot.
No. Well, that is part of it. Summer in lots of places is too hot, but you have too many people on vacation, so everything gets crowded. Everything gets overpriced. They're all fighting for space because everyone kind of has that chunk off. I like 4th of July, Memorial, and Labor Day, but I think I like fall better. I don't like heat as much.
Fall is the
Just
best.
getting older. Fall's the best, right?
Yeah, fall's
But I used to
great.
like summer. Summer was the thing. Get the boat, go to the river, boat, sunshine boat. Shifting gears. Going fall now. What's that penny taped to your deal for?
It makes so I don't bump these buttons.
It's a blocker.
Yeah.
Nice.
A lot of customization in this kit.
Yeah. You fucking dialed it up, man. It works, right?
Yep. Nice to done.
Continue for 4 miles.
I'm going to this little cookie mart.
Yeah, Quinn's on spin right now.
Yeah? Is he enjoying it?
Yeah, just sent me a cool video. Looks like pretty. Needing the gas? Thanks.
Hey, buddy.
Right here, some waters. What do you like, man? Got a flavor? I like the small ones. They stay a little cooler. They fit the thing a little longer. Grab what you want. You want anything else for the road?
I'm okay.
That's it?
Yep. You know why these are more popular these days?
No. Where's your restroom, bud? Why, son? You can just take that.
Cool.
Nick?
I'm okay, thanks.
Here, crank the car, turn the AC on them.
There's this new way of smoking weed. But I mean, I guess at this point it's not even considered smoking weed.
Yeah.
It's an extract, so this is oil, and the action is called dabbing. And you light up this. You take a blowtorch. And you light this glass pin, or this. You just make this piece of glass very, very hot, and you pour this oil into it, or this wax, and you move it around, and it, you know, sort of boils or something, and then you inhale that. So that's why this blowtorch is.
Oh, good. Well, they're always coming up with new shit.
Yeah.
Those blowtorches are you always have to think to yourself, there's something not good going on with these fucking little torches. What's the purpose of that?
They're fun. Actually,
No turn on a red. Okay.
They're-
I'll sit here.
they were pretty awesome for me.
This must be all student stuff.
Yeah, mostly. Because I burn a lot of holes in backpacks for wiring.
Yeah.
And it's very directional compared to a lighter.
Yeah.
Which the flame is.
Okay.
It's good for that.
And then it glues it back together, it melts it.
Yeah, and then I can do dabs afterwards to take the edge off.
It's a good combination.
It's always, I mean, the pursuit of THC. It's still, it's crazy. At some point, it's going to be like, I don't know. They're going to have to make super THC.
Of course. You're gonna get to the point where you just touch some product, and you can just lay there on your back for like 12 hours, right?
Yeah.
That's
Except the
coming.
potency of that will then be, to people will know what dabs are. And,
Yeah.
You know.
Whatever. People just work for more and more towards not being present. A little dabble, do you? I don't like this no turn on red rule, that's for shit. They're just torturing us. There's just no reason for that light to be that long. Austin, here we come. How often do you get up there?
Up a couple times.
Yeah.
Maybe 5.
Five times. Not bad. It's the musical, artistical place of the state, isn't it?
Yeah. That's where, when Clayton comes back from Spain, he wants us all to rendezvous in Austin for a while.
Of course. Yeah.
Make some music or something.
Yeah?
That's what he's thinking.
Well, I suppose you'll finish the year with your project, huh?
Yeah.
No reason not to?
No reason not to.
Not sick of it enough to be done with it?
Even if I was.
Even if you were, finish anyway?
Yep. It's too important. it's good because I was worried for a while. I don't know if worried is the right word. I was aware that I was going to run out of money, right? Because I had X amount of dollars. It takes this many to live, and then it takes this many to keep the stream going. So the calculations were pretty straightforward. I would just run out at some point before the year's over. But since I started working, and then I was able to start a Patreon, which is like a monetization thing for the stream. It's projected that I will not run out of money before the year's over, which is good.
Oh, all right.
So that eased my mind and makes me more comfortable finishing everything because it's physically possible to finish everything eventually, which is good. But ideally, everything works out where sort of all my expenses are concluded and the project ends at the end of the year, and I have a couple thousand left to invest in the next step, you know, which would be a vehicle. Steven's got a lot of money.
Well, it works a lot.
Yeah. It does. It's crazy. Did you go visit him?
We did go down. We went down there on part of the RV trip that we took the long one, because we had like a 14-dayer.
Did you like that?
Oh, it was a good trip, yeah. But it was our first trip with the rig, so you know there were things that were breaking, and I had to adjust some things, and I made a couple mistakes. And
You guys opened one of the slides with the door open?
nothing like that. Smaller stuff.
Yeah. Like what?
Well, just a couple devices I wasn't quite sure how to work, and I probably tweaked on them pretty hard. I had one of the rearview mirror kind of come off, and then I got myself into a spot in LA that I shouldn't have had the RV in, and I did a little damage to the bottom of it because it was really tight, and I was trapped in an area. I had no way out.
Like,
It was like a driveway that went down really harsh. And I knew it was just going to crush shit. And it wasn't too bad of damage,
Use
but
the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto Texas
Stuff like
47
that.
North Riverside Parkway.